Tyler Shuler, and you're watching another episode of Director to Director. I'm here with a special guest, my boy Nick Welch.
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Good, bro. What about you?
Doing pretty good. Just keeping busy, just
For
as
real.
usual.
Honestly, we had to get this one in, bro. Honestly, this
Definitely,
is.
yeah. No, and I love the podcast and everything, so it's cool.
Thank you, bro. This is gonna be a legendary episode. We have a lot of questions to ask, a lot of stuff to talk about.
Definitely.
So,
Yeah.
number one thing I want to touch up on is just how did you get into this whole, music video scene and just film in general?
So basically, I going out of high school, I had like almost no idea what I wanted to do. I kind of knew I wanted to do something like film related. I didn't know specifically what, so I did end up going to college as a film production major. I had no idea I wanted to do music videos or anything. I was kind of just going to my classes, like thought I was gonna end up doing something in film. And then as soon as COVID started, like I had always loved music videos. I just never knew I wanted to make them.
Right.
And COVID started, I had a lot more free time on my hands. So I decided to like start trying to edit music videos because I didn't even own a camera at that point. Like I had no idea like what I was doing. So I entered Tyler Casey?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he does like YouTube videos, like he does like the Cinepacks thing.
Right.
But he was doing an editing contest for Sue Generous.
Same. I entered the same video.
And yeah. So that was the first time I had ever touched Premiere. I had ever done anything with effects. And so I did that editing contest. Of course I didn't win because it's like my first time.
Right.
But I learned a lot from it, and then from that, I actually posted that video on Fiverr, and I was doing music video edits for $5.
Wow.
So yeah, so which is just like the minimum price. And so I probably did like 40 of those $5 video edits. I just knew I like really wanted to do music videos at that point, and I just like really wanted to work. So anytime that or I would just take any video I got for $5. I still haven't even cashed out the balance from there. Like I just wanted to do it just to do it.
Right.
So yeah, I mean that's basically how I got started. After that, I this production company reached out to me, like this small one, like that did music videos and stuff, and they wanted me to come like start working on their sets.
Hmm.
And so I started doing that, helping out. I was still like making some money from working, and I saved up enough money to buy the camera I still use today, which is the Black Magic, which someone recommended to me.
Which one?
And the 6K.
Fire. Love that.
Yeah. So I got my little rig. But yeah, and then ever since then, I worked with them for a little bit, shot a couple music videos for them, but then I just started like branching out on my own and doing my own videos, and then the whole no soap thing and just going crazy.
Right. So, what's your relationship with Elon? How'd you guys kind of go into the whole no
S-
soap?
Yeah. So basically, I think before no soap, I had really the only like kind of decent sized video I had was a video I had with candy paint. Um, and then just like doing a lot of commission work and stuff. But I basically reached out to like the No Soap page, I think right after they did the woke up video,
Hmm.
and I was like my whole pitch to them was like trying to do something that they didn't have or like offer them something that they didn't have. So I said I have a drone and I have a 360 camera. Like I'd love to come help out on like any shoots that you guys have. Like I'll like if you have anything, I'll be there. And then I was actually moving into the place that I live now, and my parents were down in LA with me because I'm originally from San Francisco.
Hmm.
And Elon like DM'd me back one day and was like, "Yo, we'd love to have you on this Young Band's Cash Dami video." And so I
Fire.
was like so excited because I was a fan of both of them. Like Young Band's like used to be one of my favorite artists when I was younger, and so it was like super cool. And so I ended up going. I remember I was like super shy and nervous the whole time. Like that's just like kind of the person I am. Like, I didn't say like a word to anyone,
Hmm.
and it was I remember I also like met Bino. Like I was a big fan of Bino's music, and like I didn't know if it was him for sure. And then like someone made a joke about saying that he was like I can't remember who it was, but they were like, "Oh, this is like someone," or they said he was like, "This is like Dami or Bands or something," and like he introduced himself to me as Bino. I was like, "Oh shit, like that's Bino!" Like I've been
Right.
listening to his music like crazy. Like, this is like right when Butterfly Doors dropped.
Right. Fire.
So yeah, no, it was super cool. And then after that, they I think I told them that I was a big fan of Bino's music,
Hmm.
and they were like, "Oh, we're shooting a Butterfly Doors video if you want to come." And then so I went to that shoot basically, and Random, Random also does videos for No Soap. He's like the other DP we have. And he was supposed to shoot the video, but he ended up not being able to make it. So I got the opportunity to shoot that whole video, and that was like kind of my start with No Soap. And then ever since then, like I would just show up to any shoot that they had, offer to shoot any of the videos. Like we had this like period of time where like for like 2 weeks we shot a video like or at least like 2 or 3 videos like every single day. The whole underground was in LA. It's like right when we did the first No Soap show.
Hmm.
So it was really cool. And then like I've just been building with them ever since. Now me and Elon like work really close. But yeah, it's been awesome.
Fire. Love that, bro. I mean, that's an amazing opportunity, and I'm glad that you kind of spoke on that because not a lot of people are scared to reach out and network, but that
Definitely.
opportunity came up and you took it, and
Yeah.
here you are now,
It's
bro.
crazy where it's brought me now. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, that just you reaching out saying, "Hey, I know you might not need any help, but if you need any help, I'm here." And then what you got the
Yeah.
Young Bands and Dami video, you got the Only Bino video. Which other videos have you gotten?
Oh, like I mean, I've basically like every video that NoSub has done since then, I've been
Right.
incorporated in some way.
Yeah,
Whether it's like
Lincoln.
I've done like B cam on some of the big ones, or I've done like Lincoln, like being a main shooter on some of those, or even like I think the Ignite My Fire video, like it was just me doing that one, and that one got posted on NoSoap. So I directed, shot, edited everything on that one, and then also the that Sport VVS video, the 911 video.
Fire. Didn't you work on the
So
search video as well?
oh, Surge video, yeah, Surge
Love that
video.
video. That one is crazy. Shout out
Yeah, bro,
Flameboy.
I'm so excited too because yeah, Flameboy, Surge actually has another song coming up that we actually did a part two to that video.
Fire.
So
I
it's
think I
kind of
saw
like
it.
the whole. It's not out yet,
I
but
like the snippet. It's on.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Has it been
You may have,
snippeted?
I don't know.
I know it's something that Flameboy did with
Flameboy may
Surge.
have put something out. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean Flameboy just dropped a video with Surge, I think yesterday called Blue.
that's
That
probably
might be
what
the
it
one you're
was.
talking
Yeah,
about.
it was
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah. So
Matt
yeah, the
Cyberpunk,
concept for this
right?
other one is like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So the concept for this next one is like the video game, like the whole like Mario theme, like kind of like enters the real life.
Hmm.
And there's like one scene where it goes back to the video game, but it's like kind of having those like little effects like in the like real world. It was
Right.
kind of cool.
That's fire. Love that concept.
Yeah,
But yeah, let's get into this is the main one, bro. Space Hearts. What's going on with Space
Space
Hearts?
Hearts. There's a lot going on with Space Hearts. So we're just like we're really trying to just like make Space Hearts as big as possible this year. We kind of all think that we just have like something like really, really special with Space Hearts. I think we were talking to Alo about it, and one thing that Alo said that like I've kind of been like repeating is saying like this is like a perfect way to describe Space Hearts is like there's never gonna be like another Lyrical Lemonade. Like no one's like I feel like a
Right.
music video company is not gonna surpass Lyrical Lemonade.
Right.
But Space Hearts definitely has the potential to be like as big and like as influential just because like I mean it's similar to Lyrical Lemonade in some aspects, but it's really like its own thing.
Right.
Like we have it's a whole like community based thing. Like we're planning on like we're trying to do like shows this year. We have like a whole like merch line we're trying to put out. We have like magazines. It's just like cool how we have so many people that are like talented at different things that we're able to do the music videos but also do like this merch and show off all the people in our collective that do the merch stuff. All the people that like are artists and like draw stuff for the magazines. Like the music video editors, like the directors, everything.
Fire. Yeah. So it's just like you're taking what's like one thing, which is the music videos, and you're kind of branching out and creating an entire brand out of it, right?
Definitely, yeah. And we love to showcase like everyone's work. Like we don't want Space Hearts to just be music videos. We
Hmm.
want it to like show like all aspects of creativity. And like even like Mystic, you know Mystic?
Yeah. Love Mystic's
He's
work.
done some he's done a lot of like 3D work for us. But he's actually working on a whole like Kanye West short film right now that he's doing entirely in 3D. And
Right.
that's something we're going to be posting on the Space Hearts channel. So it's really just like, and even like we might do like some short films or do whatever. Like we really don't want to like cap ourselves on the creativity that we have.
Hmm. So it's like kind of giving more of a platform to people who deserve it. Uh,
Definitely, yeah.
that's kind of like what we've been building around with 3229 Co. I'm not sure if you've seen it,
Hmm.
but
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely, yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's like in that same aspect. But we've been working around. We just opened up the production company for like videos and stuff.
Hmm.
Um, but we've been mainly focusing on the artists and producers and all that
Yeah,
stuff. So yeah, that's dope.
yeah. And and we're really looking to try and like this year, like me and Dash have been talking about it a lot, like trying to get like an actual like office space
Hmm.
and like having a place where like I mean not everyone lives in LA, but ideally like once they're all done with like college or high school or whatever, they can all move to LA and we'll have like a space where we can all work together and have like do our like merch out of like where we can have like our really like headquarters be. We also are trying to get like a place like like in Flame Studios,
Yeah.
like something along those lines where like we can have a place where there's like we can throw a show, but we can also have our offices there.
All right. That's fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually really dope. Is this like that's like a long term goal, or you're trying to get that this year?
I mean, we'll just kind of see how it goes. I mean, things move like really fast in this industry. Like, I started shooting videos last February.
Right.
Like, that was the first time I'd ever touched a camera. So, like, the fact that like I've been able to make it here so far just by like working super hard, like,
Hmm.
I think like we have like these long-term goals, but they're not necessarily long-term. Like, long-term could be a year from now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I mean, this industry stuff for you has taken off incredibly fast, and all it really takes now is like it used to be a couple videos. Now all it takes now is just
mhm.
one really good video, and you're catching the
Yeah,
eyes of absolutely everybody that you imagine. All your favorite directors are hitting you up. Just all your
definitely.
favorite artists, and that's I just love that this whole scene has been kind of building up on its own. That's
Mhm.
very fire.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. I feel like I've like entered at like a perfect time.
Right.
'Cause, like, all the people that I, like, work with, like, I'm friends with all of them too, and, like, I feel like they all have so much potential, and, like, it's really gonna be, like, the next, like, wave of music and everything.
For
Like, the
sure.
next wave of, like, video making and all the stuff that we're doing.
So, is there any, in terms of the videos, are you guys ever going to try something like completely different, like some really, really conscious films?
You mean, like, in terms of, like, music videos or, like,
Right,
short films?
right, yeah. I know you were
In
talking
terms of
about.
music videos?
It could be both actually, because I know you were talking about launching some
Mhm.
short films as well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we definitely like are trying to like push into like different levels of like video making and stuff and like having stuff that's like not necessarily like just effect based, but like
Hmm.
stuff that like is kind of like new to the scene. So like I don't know if you've seen, but Dash, who's someone in Space Hearts,
Yeah.
I've actually known about this AI for a bit and been using it with like another friend of mine that does a lot of VFX stuff. But he just posted this video where there's this AI that you can type sentences in and it will create a picture and like the pictures will like morph into other pictures. And so like we're just trying to like stay ahead in terms of like the different like AIs that there is available and like kind of like using those like as creatively as we can. Just
Right.
like make stuff that's like super different and unique for space arts.
Right. And just using the technology that's like more advanced and coming out and using it to your
Mhm.
advantage to tell a better story. For sure. That's hard.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
you got into the Unreal Engine stuff?
Yeah, so I have this video that I'm actually putting out with White Rose Moxie?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did a entirely 3D video for him. It's like I don't know if you've seen the SSG Kobe one I did in the castle. But it's
Yeah, I
like
actually
it's
have. It's a
entirely
freestyle, right?
yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
So
it.
it's the same thing, but we did it for White Rose Moxie, except we did this whole like Mario Kart theme, and that whole thing was created in Unreal Engine. Same thing for I think it's the OSM Capo Ignite My Fire video. There's one scene in there where it looks like it's kind of like a Japanese town,
Yeah, I saw
and
that.
like it's all like red, like with like the smoke or the fire or whatever. And so that was created in Unreal Engine.
Fire.
So yeah, we're definitely like tapping in with that kind of stuff. I think Dordan and Mystic might also like starting to be used it as well.
Yeah. So that's one thing that's been really huge. It's been on my mind lately. I've been trying to get into 3D myself because I just kind of like to dabble in every aspect of film. Because like, if
Hmm.
somebody's telling me you can only do it this way, I can be like, well, I know you can't only do it this way because I just tried to do it this way. So like,
Yeah. Yeah,
um,
yeah.
I just want to dabble into stuff like that. Are you ever gonna like screenwrite any films?
That's a good question. So I have done screenwriting before, like I did it in my college classes, and I did
Right.
kind of enjoy that kind of stuff. Um, I don't know. We'll kind of just see like where it takes me. I'm not a big fan of like doing something like big like movies and stuff. Like at least at this point in my career, I just don't really think I have the patience for that.
Me
Like
either.
I really like doing like a project, working on it for like a couple weeks, and then putting it out, and then working on like improving on the next one.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, we'll kind of see. I mean, I would definitely want to like eventually get into like short films and stuff and just like try it out because I've never really done. I've done like one or two in my college classes before, but nothing like too serious.
Right.
So it's definitely something I'm interested in.
Yeah, fire. I'm not too. Whenever I start to like think about my future on like movie making
Hmm.
and all that, my brain just
Yeah,
falls apart. It's like it's too much to comprehend right now. So I can
yeah.
agree with you on that. I just kind of take it step by step. You know, if I've been doing a couple short films, but if I get into ever, somebody asked me to direct a movie, sure,
Hmm.
but that's something that I'll
Yeah,
think about in the future, not now.
definitely. Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I mean, I'm not a big person of like in terms of like looking too far in the future.
mhm.
Like I don't really like I don't have like that many goals that like I have like set for myself in the future. I kind of just like to work like as hard as I can and just like see where it takes me. Like that's kind of like what I've done with the music videos so far. Like
Right.
I've literally taken like every opportunity I've been presented and like no matter like what it is and just working on it and like doing my best on it and then just seeing like where that leads to.
Right, because at the end of the day, um, anything like a lot of people are scared about burning themselves out, and
Mhm.
they try to kind of like place their work really like strategically so that like in five
Mhm.
years they'll be here. But that's kind of like selling yourself out. So
Yeah.
I like the way that like you're speaking, like just kind of putting everything because new doors open up every single day, and you have no idea like
Yeah.
which opportunity will open up a new door for you creatively and
Exactly, yeah.
physically. So yeah, love that though, bro. Trying to think
Definitely.
about a specific video. Any new videos coming out that are gonna be your favorites for the year, or you're just kind of taking it day by
I
day?
don't know about for the year, cause like I feel like whenever I put out a video, like I don't know, whenever I finish a video, like I don't usually like watch them back. Like
Mm,
it's hard for me to like look back on the videos and like I don't usually like them that much. It's kind of weird, but I think the one that I'm really looking forward to is the presidential video. I don't know if you've
fire.
seen the snippet
Yeah,
for it.
worldwide and you and somebody else, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just me and Worldwide on that
Oh,
one. We're just the
yeah, that's
duo
fire.
on that project, but yeah, no, I'm really excited for that one. That one, like the snippet is like really, really crazy, but like the rest of the video is like so much crazier. That's why I'm super excited for it.
That's
And
fire.
like, yeah, people have been showing a lot of like support over it and like saying that like they think this video is gonna be like a special one for like the music video community and stuff. So I'm really excited for that. And then I have a Young Phaso video I did that actually have two now because I just shot one a couple days ago. So I'm really excited for those. Let's see what else I got. Oh, I've been working with Juno a lot recently. Juno is like one of my favorite artists, so it's been really cool to work with him.
Hmm.
The Sidelines video I just dropped was definitely like one of my favorites. But I think I'm about to go up to the Bay Area and shoot another one with him for this like it's a really like experimental song for him. So I think it's gonna be really cool to like have a visual for and it'll like really let us like both like express ourselves creatively like really well.
Fire. So, what was I about to say? Dang, I just lost it. Shoot. Oh yeah, breakdown. Right. So say that. Look at this from an outside perspective. Break
Hmm.
down how your shoots go, like from the moment you wake up to the moment that you go to sleep. How do your shoots usually go?
Okay, so I mean, it really depends on the video. Like some of them are like super last minute and run a gun. Like a lot of the artists are like here, like Chulo. Like I just did a video for him a couple days ago, and it was kind of like a last second decision to do a video.
Mm-hmm.
And so usually, like I mean, for stuff like that, it's not like my favorite projects to do. Just because I'm not usually a fan of like doing like the super run and gun stuff. But with that kind of stuff, it's kind of just like finding some locations I think would look cool and trying to find like some like cool aspect I can put on the video, like something cool like in terms like in camera or like an effect I can think of that I want in the video. Um, like for the Ignite My Fire video, that one was like technically like a run and gun video, even though it doesn't look like it. Um, it was kind of like that one was kind of like last minute too, just because I shot like four videos with him like back to back.
Oh dang.
So that was actually like the first one that we did, and I had some locations saved. I knew I kind of wanted that whole like fire effect in the background. But we we actually went to this place and it was actually like federal property and we like the
Oh wow.
second we like got out of the cars, like a bunch of cop cars came up to us and we had to leave. So that kind of like fucked over the plan a little bit.
Yeah.
So what we ended up having to do was we actually just like went to go get food and I saw that building where like all the fire's coming from. Like when we were driving, I saw that I was like, yo, we gotta stop there. Like that, I think that would look really cool. And that kind of like built the video. And then with the green screen stuff, like I knew I wanted some green screen. I just didn't really know what I wanted at the time just because like the whole thing was last minute.
Mm-hmm.
And it just ended up like working out perfectly. Like I love that video now.
Fire. Yeah. No, the video was very hard. I think I remember you may have been in the Space Arts Court showing the video.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, bro, this is
Yeah, I'm
so
in there a
hard.
lot, yeah.
Yeah. So building this Discord community, how's that with I've seen you guys have been in there. It's almost like somebody in there every single day just working. Like how is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. I mean, the thing about like the whole Discord thing is like how I've tried to explain it to them is like how we wanted to have that office space for Space Hearts. I've been telling them like, let's use this Discord server like as our office space. Like we
Right.
have like rooms where it's like just Space Hearts people can join, just because like we go in there and we work, we talk about projects. Like it's mostly just like we're in there just to like be focused, and then like if we're like there to just mess around, we'll go on like the public channels or whatever and
Right.
talk to some other people. But that's really like our office space where we go there and we work and we talk about like what we have coming up, like what we're trying to do, like the videos we're working on, like deadlines, effects, like whatever it is, like planning stuff out. Um, so yeah, it's been really cool. Like Discord, like the rise of Discord has been like amazing for this kind of stuff. I know, like especially like with artists too, like all like the younger artists I've been working with, like Tana, Chulo, Slump, like all of them have like met on Discord and like came up on Discord, which is super super cool.
Yeah, they all
So
record in Discord. A lot of them like they'll
yeah,
lay down verses in Discord, send it, and then somebody else will
yeah.
screen record. And it's very fire.
Yeah, it's so wild how like that has all come to be.
Yeah.
But no, Discord is definitely like an essential piece in Space Arts and like having us all work together and like working with the editors. Like I'm pretty much on Discord like 24/7. Like
Hmm.
even when I'm editing, like I'll be in one of the Discord rooms just like talking with people, like seeing like what they think about like the video I'm doing, like any ideas they have. But it lets like everything be like super collaborative, which is like the whole thing behind Space Arts. So it's really cool.
Fire. Yeah. Honestly, bro, it's gonna be a crazy year for you. You've had a really crazy year. The last thing that I want to get into is probably my favorite video this year. So far, Off the Leash. How
Mhm.
you shot that video? What other credits did you have?
Yeah.
Did you cut it?
I cut part of it. Like me and Carl kind of worked on that together.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
So
kind of did like I did like a rough draft of the cut, and then he kind of like cut over it.
right, that's hard.
Mhm.
So shooting that obviously looked like a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Can tell it
Definitely
was
was. Yeah.
decently high budget off of camera equipment, freaking flamethrowers, all
And
that.
yeah.
So how
Um,
was it?
it was cool. The thing with the budget too is like we kind of didn't. It wasn't even really high budget. It may have looked that way,
Hmm.
but really all it was just flying me and Carl out. Just getting like a couple hotel rooms. Just for, I think we were there for like 2 nights. Um, And then like Giuseppe, who's Tana's manager,
Right.
he's just like he has so many connections. So he was just basically able to get us on a yacht, get a flamethrower, like get us around places, get like cars for us to like ride around in. Like so I don't really think there was like that much of a budget behind the video.
Wow.
Um so we were kind of just like able to like make it work based off like that just shows you like what connections can get you. Like Giuseppe is just like the king of having connections. And so a lot of that video just came from him knowing people and us being able to like use that. And then I of course had my camera, my drone, my lights and everything. I did some research into some locations like that whole like city part that we did was a
Hmm.
location that I had found before we went to Miami.
Right.
Um and then like that other spot, like with the red lights and everything, was just a spot that we saw when we were out there. Like we just knew we wanted to get a shot like that, and we kind of just like found that like right next to where we were shooting, so kind of just worked out perfectly.
Yeah, that's fire. One other thing I wanted to touch up on was what was it? Film treatments. Do you
Hmm.
How do you plan your videos if they are planned?
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't usually like writing out like full treatments. Um, I'm a person where I very much like to like have ideas, like shot ideas, ideas like what kind of effects I want, like what I want the
Hmm.
video to look like. But then like I don't usually like writing it down and like having it like set like shot lists and stuff. I usually like have like rough kind of shot lists, rough treatments, and like once I'm there in person, I love to like see how it looks on camera and like come up with different shots that like I already know like kind of like what kind of shots I want to do, but
Hmm.
like kind of like revamping them when I'm actually there. So
Right.
usually like with my treatments, like I'll have it'll all be like rough, like I'll say like kind of like what I want to do for like each timestamp. And then I'll have like a lot of like reference images, like effect like I'll have usually have a section of like effects that I want to have in the video. And then just like yeah, just like rough shots, like cool stuff I want to do with the camera.
Hmm.
Yeah, just stuff like that.
Yeah, no, that's hard, bro. I just wanted to see where your mind was on treatments, and I know you've been doing a lot of
Mhm.
running gun stuff, but you also have done a lot of, really well thought of videos because I can see,
Thank you. Yeah.
based off of certain effects and certain stuff being tracked to the wall here. Uh,
Mhm.
it's just crazy. Lincoln video is
Yeah.
a very tough video too, by the way, bro.
Lincoln video is really cool, yeah.
Got to give you guys your props for that one. You guys snapped on that one.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah. A lot of oh my God, a lot of effort went into that one. I
Can
think
tell.
me and I think The thing that was hard about it was I was in the Bay Area with my parents,
Hmm.
and Elon was in France.
Oh
'Cause
wow.
it was, like, Christmas time, and so me and him were basically editing the video, like, almost, like, all day, every day, but we had that whole thing where that, like, massive time change, like, the 9-hour difference, so it, like, made it really difficult, and there's a lot of times, like, in the middle of the day where I was just working on the video and Elon was asleep, and, there was, like, so many times where I was like, "Bro, I need to ask Elon a question, like, I need to figure out what to do here," and it was kinda rough in that aspect, and then like a lot of late nights from my end because like he would wake up early and I would have to stay up super late.
Right.
Um, but I mean, it was worth it in the end. It was really stressful, but it was definitely worth it. The video came out cool.
Fire, bro. So yeah. Uh if you have anything else to say, bro, just go ahead and say it. Any shout outs, anything coming up that you want people to look out for.
Yeah. I would say definitely just keep your eye out on spacehrts. Where everyone in it is working so hard to like make it the best that we can. I'm really like that's like really all of our main focuses this year is to just push Space Hearts to be as big as it can. We've had like certain like labels be asking about us. Like we're starting to get like a lot of attention.
Fire.
So we're just trying to be everywhere and just do what we can with it.
Fire. Yeah, bro. Thank you for coming on once again, man.
Yeah,
People are gonna love
thank you
this
for having me. Yeah,
podcast. You guys can hear it. You can hear it on Spotify right now. You can see it on YouTube. Make sure I go check Nick out. He's got some very, very crazy videos dropping soon. And with that being said, peace.
thank you.